everybody, my name is GEN1 and welcome to my channel. We are doing a brand new series of a brand old game. But yeah, so I'm going to kick back a little on the nostalgia factor a little bit, like what I did in my Final Fantasy series. But anyway, just a bit of background about how I came up with this idea is that, first of all, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go Pikachu is all over my YouTube feed and I really want to play it. But at the moment, I do not have the extra cash to get a console, so I decided, like, why not just go back to some old-fashioned Pokemon? And it kind of dawned upon me that why not do a bit of a challenge to myself. I was looking at the list of available Pokemons, and there's just a lot of water Pokemon, just in general, not just in Generation 1, but in all generations, water Pokemon has always been like a huge number. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting to challenge myself with just using pure water type Pokemon team only, and why not do it for every generation? So starting with Generation 1, which is Pokemon Red, Blue and Red. I decided to go with Pokemon Red just because. So anyway, let's done with my introduction and we'll get into the game. Okay, here we are. The game just started, so we're gonna grab our potions. But yeah, while we're doing all this, I just want to say that actually I don't think this challenge should be that much difficult, because water Pokemon in general, first of all, there's just so much variety to choose from that you can actually assemble a pretty decent team. And I think just in general, water Pokemon is actually very useful in this generation because there's a lot of, there's a lot of key trainers like Brock, Giovanni, and even a Lance, where they are susceptible to water type Pokemon. So it's actually pretty, I think it's not too difficult if I just use the entire, team of water type. We shall see. There could be some challenges. I think my main fear would be Erica. I think that's the only one which I'm a bit concerned about how to beat her. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna grab this part is, I think, pretty standard. I think everyone has seen this 1,000 times. If you're a fan of Pokemon, whether you're playing the Fire Red version or the Pokemon Go version, I don't think this is, I think it's pretty standard. So I'm just gonna try to skim past this as fast as possible. I'm gonna grab my Squirtle. Our Squirtle, the tiny turtle, after birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully spray foam from its mouth. Okay, pretty good. So yes, we'll take a Squirtle, the water type, our first Pokemon of the series. We're gonna call it Torpedo. So it's called like turtle, but sounds like torpedo. So let's go. And blue will choose Bulbasaur, which is not bad either, because Bulbasaur is not a very strong Pokemon to begin with. So I mean, it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's just that I think we can overcome it as the game progresses. Even though that we are going on in a full water Pokemon team, I think, if you have an ice ability, we could defeat a Venusaur easily. And water Pokemon is one of the best. Other than ice Pokemon, water Pokemon can learn ice type ability as well, so that's good. Bulbasaur. So I'm not expecting to win this round, so I'm just gonna tackle on my way. And of course, his does critical hit. Of course. Just barely. Just barely. Woo! That's like the only bonus of defeating blue here, is just get the level 6. Yep. Well, at least I think for the first few gym leaders, specifically Brock and Misty, I think it wouldn't be too difficult, because my Squirtle will be super level, because he's pretty much the only Pokemon that I will have. And yeah, you don't have to compete with other Pokemons in order to get his experience. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through this by myself. I'm gonna jump to the part where I think we might fight against Brock. So I think pretty much that's where we'll continue. I stammer a little bit, so I guess we'll see you then. I think my main concern about going through the Viridian Forest with just one Pokemon is just being poisoned, because then it means I have to go back to the Pokemon Center, back and forth. And that's kind of like the main issue that I have with the initial start of the game, because I've just been using Squirtle most of the time. So hopefully it won't be as painful as I think it would be. Just don't get poisoned. Of course I poisoned as soon as I said it. I actually haven't fought blue here, by the way, because I only have one Pokemon, which is Squirtle, and first of all he has two, which is Pidgey, I think, and Bulbasaur. So not only is Squirtle having a type disadvantage against Bulbasaur, but I'm not that worried about the type disadvantage because Bulbasaur will probably only have Leech Seed. He probably wouldn't have Vine Whip then, so it's fine. But my issue is actually the Pidgey, because the Pidgey knows Sand Attack, and Sand Attack is a very annoying ability, and the only way to actually counter Sand Attack is by switching out a Pokemon, but with only one Pokemon in my party. So our Pokemon Squirtle is currently at level 14, which is way more than necessary to fight against Brock. I just like to put him at the same level as Brock's Onix, just as a gauge. It's kind of a, I don't know why, I just like having my Pokemon having the same level as the gym leader. It feels more fair, and also Brock isn't as easy as I think people think. I think he's a very straightforward as a gym leader, that you just use a water type, just use Bubble, and you should be able to demolish both his Geodude and Onix. But his Onix do have Bite, and that's sort of the only one that I'm actually really concerned, because if he used Bite and then I use Bubble, and then he could just turn the things around, and I do not have like a second Pokemon to take after me. So yeah, that's like my main issue. But I think overall Brock shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully he doesn't use Bite. Okay, Geodude it's not a hard type. So I'm gonna use Water. I wish I had Water Gun, but I don't think we get Water Gun until level 15. We shall see. So one hit, as expected. I didn't get Water Gun. That's sad. Okay, so we're gonna try. Ah! Okay, we'll see if we can finish him off before he kills us. Oh. Okay. And this is why, guys, I level up my Pokemon to the same level as the gym leader's final Pokemon, their main signature Pokemon. It just makes me more prepared, especially when cases like Bite. Yay. Because it actually has happened to me before, where I don't know, when I played a long time ago, where I think I was using Squirtle or Bulbasaur. I pretty much have tried all the Stardust, and I was very confidently going against Brock, then he used Bite, and it kind of just defeated me. So yeah, I'm glad this time didn't happen. Okay, so you defeat Brock, pretty easy, nothing too difficult. I think this is like the first, after all, this is like the first gym of the first series of the entire game, so obviously it's sort of just a stepping stone. Okay, so we are kind of done with Brock, but I don't think we are done with this episode yet, because I still haven't defeated Blue in Route 22, but I'm not going to go against him yet. In fact, I'm going to challenge most of this play. I'm going to avoid some of them because I want to use them for training later. Yeah, you made me very surprised, because we're going to catch our second water type Pokemon, which is, you probably have predicted what kind of water Pokemon I'm going to get next. I'm not even catching it, I'm going to buy it, and that is Magikarp. We are arriving at Mount Moon, and we're going to purchase our Magikarp, which is kind of like a joke. I know for most people the purchase of Magikarp here is a meme, it's a joke, but because I do not have a water Pokemon for a very... if I don't get this Magikarp, I wouldn't have any access to any water Pokemon for a pretty long period of time. And I know in experience that going through Mount Moon, fighting against Misty, fighting against a Blue with just one Pokemon is very, very hard. So to me, there's not much of an option. And besides, I think Gyarados is a really good addition to the team. Just $500. Gyarados is a pretty good addition to the team, and the faster I can get him to evolve to Gyarados, the faster I get a Gyarados to my team. It's a lot better than having to use an old rod to catch a Magikarp later in the game. It's going to be like level 5 as well. S-L-E, and then dash it, and then Long, as in the Chinese word for dragon. So it's kind of like island in a way. I don't know, I think I like this name, so we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna Ailong. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we'll do. So we got Ailong, which is level 5. Well, I don't give refunds. Okay, so let's just read the Pokédex. Let's see what does it say. So it's a fish. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak. Oh, okay. I have to do swap training right now, which is the thing I dread the most. Especially when I catch like Abra or a Kakuna or a Metapod. Swap training is the one thing I do not like doing. I think he only learns Tackle at level 15, But even then, Magikarp is so weak that having Tackle is no big deal. I think what he really needs is to go to level 20. That's when he'll evolve into Magikarp, and that's when we can start using him in battle. But till then, it's swap training all the way. So I guess there's nothing really left for us to do. Then I just go straight to Mount Moon. Besides, my Pokemon is a pretty decent level. Oolong is a level 8, Torpedo is a level 18, which is good enough to go through Mount Moon. I know Mount Moon like the back of my hand, so it's not gonna be a challenge for me anyway. But yeah, we're probably gonna end the episode here. And how I'm gonna do this series is that I'm gonna split each episode based on defeating each key trainer, being gym leaders and also the Elite Four and Champion. So the next episode we're gonna focus on preparing ourselves to fight against Misty, which is a Water type trainer. So it's gonna see who's the better Water type trainer Pokemon, obviously me. But yeah, we're gonna end it here and we're gonna continue our journey next episode. I guess that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you do, please subscribe or like, and we shall see you next time.